Let us have a recall on right triangle, SOHCAHTOA, and radicals. Now, be guided of the following questions. First, what is a right triangle? Second, what are the parts of a right triangle? Third, we have what does SOHCAHTOA mean? And lastly, how will you simplify radicals? Right triangle. A triangle with one right angle or with one interior angle that measures 90 degrees. Take note that our indicator of right angle is this one. Now, let's talk about the parts of this right triangle. First, we have our opposite side. How would you know that the side is considered opposite? If it is opposite to the given theta. Next, we have hypotenuse side. Hypotenuse side is considered as the longest side, or it is the side opposite to the 90-degree angle. And lastly, we have our adjacent side. Now, let us define the parts of a right triangle. Let's start with hypotenuse. It is considered the longest side of the triangle, and it is always opposite to the right angle. Next, we have adjacent side. Adjacent side is considered the side next to theta, but not the hypotenuse. Next, we have opposite side. Opposite side is the side opposite to theta. Next, we have what is SOHCAHTOA? Let's have SO. SO means sine equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Ka means adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And lastly, TOA means tangent equals opposite divided by adjacent. Now, let's try to do this. Which of the following is a right triangle? We have this one, and this one. As you can see, we have the following indicators: 90-degree interior angle, 90-degree interior angle, and another 90-degree interior angle. Next, identify the parts of the given triangle. So, for example, this is our theta. So, first, you look at the opposite side of theta. So, you can see we have this. This is the opposite side of theta. So, this is considered as the opposite side. Next is, since we do have here the 90-degree indicator, and a while ago I mentioned that the side opposite to the 90-degree angle is what? The hypotenuse side. And lastly, this is our adjacent side. What is SOHCAHTOA again? So SO means sine equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Ka means cosine equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse. And lastly, for TOA, we have tangent equals opposite divided by adjacent. Practice number 4. Simplify the following radicals. Let's start with square root of 20. We all know that 20 is not a perfect square. So, let's find out factors of 20 wherein one of those factors is a perfect square number. So, we get 4 times 5. And now, square root of 4 is 2, and rewrite 5 inside the radical sign. Next, square root of 48. 48 is not a perfect square number also. So we need to look for factors wherein one of those factors is a perfect square number. So we get 16 times 3. Now, to simplify further, square root of 16 is 4, and simply copy the 3 inside the radical sign. Next, square root of 128. 128 is not a perfect square number too. So that means we need to look for factors wherein one of those factors is a perfect square number. Now we have 64 times 2. Then, to simplify further, we have square root of 64 is 8, and simply copy the 2 inside the radical sign. Simplify the given radicals. These two given radicals are not considered simplified yet because the denominator has radical also. So, we need to simplify this. First, let's have 2 over square root of 5. Now, we're going to look for common denominator, wherein we need to multiply to both numerator and denominator of the given expression, and that is square root of 5 over square root of 5. Then, we have 2 times square root of 5 is 2 square root of 5 over, we all know that 5 times 5 is 25, and square root of 25 is 5. Therefore, the simplified form of 2 over square root of 5 is 2 square root of 5 over 5. Next, let's proceed with 1 over square root of 3. We have to multiply square root of 3 to both numerator and denominator of the given expression. Then, 1 times square root of 3. Of course, square root of 3. And 3 times 3, it's 9. So, square root of 3 over square root of 9, and we all know that square root of 9 is 3. Therefore, our final answer is square root of 3 over 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned from this video. Subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be updated of our asynchronous videos.